2 members left. We've seen August come alive when moments require it, but now with worse weapons and not quite the angle, that is a 13-10 win.
And, well, we're already underway.
That we are, and I'm just so happy to be here. Of course, it's going to be Kilo Miles leading in on all the action, and I am Captain Ahsoka, going to be your co-host and commentator for today. And already, before we can even get the introductions done,
However, when I-Theta gets the hit, then it's Nick Jam popped into the air, and that's no good. Especially when you're knocked off stage. Nick Jam trying to recover, going high, but gets knocked out of the air by the forward air, swatted away. Can he get it again? Waits for the air dodge, but he misses the up B.
Ooh, already you can see Ken trying to get right back to work, but they're in the red. They're in the critical percentages. One solid hit, and honestly, from Ike, nearly every hit is solid, as that will just about do it. It's the up air to get the final stock. Oh, nice forward throw off of the edge. Not going to be able to confirm.
Ooh, baby, do you like digital animated violence? Well, you came to the right place. Oh my god! What a wonderful Monday evening we have upon us here. I'm Beautiful Crow. I'm with Killer Miles. It's Smash Bros. Time.
Yeah, man, it's week 8, and these teams, I mean, this is as close can get. It's only the top 16 that are going to be making it into the ECAC finals this year, and these two teams are just outside that top 16. This win will push them over. It is Muskingum versus LIU tonight, two teams that have made names for themselves, but only one of them is going all the way.
Yep. LIU, them Long Island boys coming in, going up against Muskingum. We got fish on fish violence tonight, and honestly, I'm glad to have a front row seat as they are, just doing a little lag test, getting their hands all warmed up. I mean, on paper, this should be pretty even, all things considered, like looking at the rosters for both squads. Miles, so like if we were like trying to say in this early analysis to pull ahead, I mean, where are we aiming here?
So LIU has been definitely the flashier of these two teams, making a name with themselves with my guy. I mean, you've seen him. I saw him last season, and he was on fire. So, like, that's already the big talk of the night. But I'll be honest, if you're ready for my guy, I don't think he's as much of a threat. Not to say that the Little Mac is going to be stopped in his tracks. However, I don't think he's going to be the ace in the hole. It's going to be a whole team effort. Meanwhile, Muskingum, I mean, hasn't gotten a ton of chances to shine this year, but they've held a solid record. They're right outside the top 16 in like hundreds of teams. Yeah. And plus they have random player who I just got told is his last season, so he really wants to get to playoffs this time.
Ooh, man, yeah. Final season, final hurrah. There's some sports anime arc about this in there somewhere, I promise you. I'll find an analogy later, pinpoint that. But yeah, I mean, Muskingum, they want to, go out with the bang and get to that last berth. We have multiple teams fighting for it, like we had said. These schools, these players, all roads lead to playoffs, and honestly, I'm just so happy we get to do this. I'm interested to see on who will be starting. I think we have that confirmed. I believe we have that confirmed. I don't
We do, but with the blinds, I feel like the teams probably don't want to share that this second. Which is like, I'll be honest, I completely understand. That one split second can give you the information to be like, oh, when does my up smash kill on this stage? But also, I think it's a little silly sometimes. Regardless, though, the LIU guys, they're very talkative. They're very talkative. They've been hyping themselves up. I mean, we were talking about my guy, because my guy in particular has been like, I remember he was like DMing, who was it? He was DMing Kappa at Soka. He was like, yeah, dude, you like my little Mac? Like, he's talking himself up.
I know Orbital's a big fan of him as well. It just goes, there's a little Mac enthusiast. They love each other. They just kind of fight each other in herds. But yeah, like.
Yeah, I mean, listen. He made a name for himself, but he's also spoken that name into existence. And getting to the playoffs right here is a great way to further cement that legacy. We'll see who's opening up. Muskingums and Mama Luigi.
Okay, Muskingum starting out with Mama Luigi. Who else is going to do but the plumber in green? Just going to get things started. Really nice heal here. I mean, taking a decent bit of damage. This is a fun matchup I do like to see. It's up to how Palm Tree's going to set this tempo. Early on...
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. Because early on, just... It looks like he's fishing for a lie.
Yeah, like, Mama Luigi is going to kind of lose until he wins, just because that's the nature. Palm Tree is going to dominate this neutral, and then they get into a not neutral state, they get edge guarded, they get gimped, and now all of a sudden you're a stock down, and you have to be the one approaching Luigi, which puts you right in the range of that grab. You're getting caught, but that frame 1 air dodge is going to save Palm Tree's skin for the time being.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Off-stage stuff and, you know, edge guarding shenanigans from Mama Luigi. Like, Palm Tree, like, the early goings of that, very much. We're trying to keep it in that neutral area. But just kind of faltered there. And I love how as soon as we were talking him up, just 100% gets knocked on the head with a knot from the plunger. Good job by Mama Luigi with that awareness. Now staying alive on the second stock, putting the pressure on Palm Tree very well.
Yeah, and that pressure does end up backfiring. You get grabbed. Luigi overextends. I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of reach to begin with, but catches them with that Cyclone, using it aggressively a lot, jumping up, getting an anti-air with it, and set right back up where you came from. Okay, Palm Tree gets a reversal and an opportunity to edge guard, gets the grab off a ledge. Can they get the finisher right here?
Oh, wow, okay. Opting not to try and go for it off stage. That would have been very tricky for them to try and make that answer, but here's one thing I really do love. Mama Luigi is on point with their defensive tactics, shielding on time. I haven't really seen any perfect parries, but they don't really need to. Spot dodging, very effective, and that Luigi Tornado, very, very commonly used in a lot of situations. Namely, though, Mama Luigi opting for it on defense more often than going on offense with it, and it's working very, very well.
And yet their offensive usage is also really good. They use it as shield there and it gets the kill, but they've also been using it as kind of just a battering ram when Palm Tree isn't retreating far enough back and gets grabbed at 0 again. Max rage, but great DI from Palm Tree to get out of that one as they have a chance to maybe take a stock, because look at this, 3 on Mama Luigi.
Okay, that grab should solidify it. Switching to Pyra here. Extra added oomph, but no, he's staying alive, but landing on the platform. It was going to happen eventually, but Mama Luigi staying alive so long on that first stock. And it's basically, you know, his plumberly duty, just cleaning it up right now. As long as he keeps that extra stock up over Palm Tree, over Long Island, I think going into the next game, they're going to be really confident.
And you saw Palm Tree definitely trying to play the range game this time, not challenge that Tornado whatsoever. Going for the 2-frame, doesn't get it, but again, this pressure lets Palm Tree get grabbed after grab at ledge. Are they going to get it again? No, the roll gives center stage back to Mama Luigi.
That was very good, being able to escape out of what could have been a combo situation by Palm Tree. Yeah, just trying to fish for air. Oh, wow! That dodging that I talked about earlier, Mama Luigi's been so good with that. Coming down with another Tornado. Gets clipped in the air, though. It's getting a little scary. He's playing a lot looser than his first stop.
Yes, he is. Palm Tree, though, knows this is their chance. Gets a down air right here. One more solid hit. Beautiful. That'll kill. And drifts down very slowly, precariously. But they get right past that Photon Blade, and now it's Palm Tree's turn. Are they going to get off the ledge? They just zoom right past that Tornado. We're going back and forth here. Ring around the rosy.
Yeah, playing to this left side, very common on the stage. And oh yeah, he's gonna eat all of that. Still surviving though, apparently. Miles, this is... Look, I love a good Luigi play, but this is actually sending me over the moon. Mama Luigi putting up numbers right now. Sitting at 157. Dropkick does land too. Looking, he needs to finish this off soon though.
Oh, and that's gonna do it. There's no way you're surviving that. And Mama Luigi carried them close to the edge as well. At this percent, I would think it would have killed regardless. But again, these little optimizations, and that's another instance of that Luigi Cyclone being used offensively. You almost never see that from Luigi because it leaves you open to so much end lag. But they caught that Palm Tree just wasn't retreating far enough. They weren't backing up, they weren't dashing back, and because of that, they're like, well, if you're gonna stay in the same place, there's a tornado warning, pal.
Yo, he said, put some respect on my name every single time. Mama Luigi actually, you know, making that move very versatile in so many situations, and also super important, staying at 2 stocks. So going into the next round, having at least that 1 extra, because in the way these team battles work specifically, you having to forfeit the stocks that you lost in the previous game that you won. That's a good leg up to have, at least going into it. I'd much rather be on a 2 stock versus 3 stock than a 1 stock versus 3 stock situation any day of the week. And Muskingum starting off very strong. Yeah,
this is, I mean, about as much as you can ask. And a combo fiend like Luigi, I've always said it, is probably the most valuable type of player you're gonna get in a crew battle situation. Because if one person comes in not playing too hot, which, let's be honest, in the first round of a crew battle is kind of common, and you get grabbed once, you're stock down. Your team is already at a deficit. Then you're tilted. You get grabbed again, you're also dead. Now, the one bit of saving grace is Mama Luigi wasn't hitting those frame-perfect punishes because we saw Palm Tree escape them, but not every character has a frame 1 combo break. So we'll see how these other characters are going to handle this.
Absolutely, you're right about that, as we are going to the next set. Mama Luigi going to have to do some Pokemon taming up against Ninja Nick here. Running out with the PT. Let's see whose preferred is, I believe. Just going to start off with Squirtle. Don't know if he's going to insta-switch to any others just yet.
I mean, Squirtle's ground game is so strong, you think you want to do it, but again, you get caught in these scenarios, sent off stage at 53, and not switching. That's kind of surprising. Challenges Razor Shell as well, and yet Ninja Nick is sticking on this Squirtle. They are dead set on it, when I've always been an Ivysaur believer, but I see the logic, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I would prefer, you know, getting some damage off and then switching to Ivysaur, but the combo potential from Squirtle, you know, the speediness is what most want to go for, right? And it's already put Mama Luigi at 45% here, but yeah, oh, what? All right, you know, I'm gonna just sit down for a sec, because what was that?
Thank you so much for dash attacking my shield. Like, you can't just be caught doing that. I mean, Mama Luigi's got the custom combos on Ninja Nick right there. Gets an up smash out of shield, so a little bit of a breathing room afforded to them right now, but Ninja Nick is struggling to stabilize. Gets caught by the dash back, dash attack, and now they're trying to get off this platform, but look at that, 3 double jumps in the air looking for an opening. They're giving so much respect to Mama Luigi, arguably too much.
Yeah, arguably too much indeed. There's a difference between playing cautiously and playing scared, and Ninja Nick definitely showed signs a little bit of the playing scared there for a hot minute, but will be able to use that wonderful slash, I believe sweet spot too, to get that stock off. So Mama Luigi down to their last, Ninja Nick still with 2. But honestly, I want to say that it makes a world of difference with the way Mama Luigi has been playing and is playing currently. It's almost like, bro, you're lucky he has a handicap.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
They're comboing them on the ledge! As right here goes for another up smash, but fool me once, Mama Luigi's not gonna get caught again. Puts the pressure on the ledge. Flare Blitz to just get off. Ninja Nick's pulling deep into the toolbox right here.
Oh my god, he's literally John Wick in this scenario, dip diving everywhere around. And he's just gonna dash it. No way. Oh, complete styling on him. You'd think he'd be playing DDR with that footwork, but like, Mama Luigi cleaning house. Long Island, y'all gotta get it together soon. Ninja Nick, you better pull off the best of moves here. 1-to-1 here is 100% doable.
Ninja Nick needs to demonstrate his ability to close right now, because otherwise this could be a devastating lead for Muskingum. Mama Luigi gets that first hit, but again, you're kind of out of that true combo range, so I guess you're not as scared. but I would be.
Definitely. I mean, the Charizard was what got the first stock from Mama Luigi when this set started, but Nick was playing overly cautious at some points. But a direct hit Flare Blitz? That's a critical hit. It's super effective if I've seen one. Okay, Ninja Nick, look, had to pull a rabbit out of his hat, and he got a fat one right there.
Yeah, you're not the only one with a missile, as that right there, I want to celebrate, I really do, but the fact that you had to resort to the drift back Flare Blitz, that sends up some warning signs, but they were able to stop the bleeding. You're not going down 2 players when the first person hasn't even dropped all 3 stocks. So a chance right here, a breath of fresh air, but oh man, Mama Luigi made a statement opening that up.
Quite the grand opening to this series, if I do say so myself. But you're right. Like, I want to celebrate that. I want to say, you know, good job, Long Island. Good job, LI, for getting that in. But it was scary close. Like, scary close in that situation. As the Flare Blitz, which Mama Luigi had avoided before, had he avoided that second time, curtains, 100%. So, shout out to Ninja Nick for getting that squeak by win. But now he does have to go up against the remaining 2. On 1 stock on Pokemon Trainer doesn't bode the most amount of confidence, but hey, these Long Island boys, they like to go pretty hard, so they might show us something special here.
Yeah, we'll see who ends up coming out on the side of Muskingum, and if that was their opener right there, I'm excited to see who else is in the back pocket. I mean, Ninja Nick, I did like their Squirtle play. They just didn't have a chance to shine. I mentioned Squirtle has one of the best ground games in the game. You know where Luigi wants you? On the ground, right in the range of his plunger. So against another character, like for example, this DDD who's coming in, maybe that Squirtle's going to get more mileage.
Yeah, I mean, mileage in the sense that he might get more damage off, or mileage in the sense that he might get turned into a golf ball and it's, you know, the open. I mean, hey, we're going to have to see. We're going to go to a small battlefield. Okay. So this...
Okay.
This is interesting, because, like, DDD has been rising in popularity this year. I still don't know exactly why, but it's enjoyable to say the least. Let's see what Yellow Chip can do with this big boy.
And Ninja Nick elects to go right over to the Ivysaur, and I don't hate him. I think Ivysaur is one of the better characters, and one of the key power points right here, you're gonna be able to reflect that Gordo with the Razor Leaf, but when you're in scrapping range, it's one of the few characters that DDD actually beats out.
For sure, for sure. I mean, oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, that Gordo's so scary. Wow, what a grab and up air just ends it, apparently. All right, I'm going to write that down. That's news to me. Yellow Chip, only at 45%. Going to make quick work of the last that Ninja Mac had and send it right back over to us as this character select screen. So, I mean, it was a tall order, right? You're 1 stock going up against 3, and you're playing up against a DDD, super heavyweight. A little difficult to actually get off the stage and stay off the stage, especially with his pretty decent recovery. So, I mean, Ninja Mac, they tried.
They did try, but I mean, with the way YOLO Chip's DDD just moves so fluidly, I mean, did not look like a super heavyweight. The way it just flowed into ledge trapping, into advantage state, ledge trapping, advantage state, never really let up the pace at all. And that is where DDD thrives. He's got the ledge trapping, that's his main attribute, and he showed it off amazingly. Used it to get them to the exact kill percent, down throw, up air, dead.
Yeah, I love the little trampoline combo he got going there. I mean, I know if there was a top platform, would have killed guaranteed, but I mean, small battlefield, whatever. It's shorter. But yeah, very good job. Just going to get that off as quickly as possible. No time to waste whatsoever. Muskingum have looked very, very good. Like, very, very good so far this first game. And Long Island really have to, you know, boil it down. I believe my guy coming in last. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who else. We talked them up in the intro, and now is my guy's chance to clutch out, but
it's going to be interesting.
It's a tall order.
It is.
On one hand, I feel like the Super Armor does disrupt DDD's game plan just a tad. Yes. Makes it really hard to get your ledge trapping set up when you have someone who can Super Armor through your Gordo, send it back to you and deal 30%, and then if you're too close, also just hit you and you're dead. So there's a chance here. There's a chance, but YOLO Chip showed so much awareness in that last game. Gonna be a tall hill for my guy to climb.
I mean, Lil Mac, I mean, he did the Rocky 3 run up the stairs and whatnot, so I mean, hey, I think he can do it. I think he can do it, as it is, in fact, my guy on the Lil Mac going against YOLO Chip on the DDD. Off to a little bit of a start. Eating that 34%. That's the game plan here.
Ooh, tech chase right here. Can't be dropping those, but my guy is still maintaining control of this. YOLO Chip is using their multiple jumps, though, to make sure they're staying where my guy cannot touch them, mixing up when they're drifting in with that back air. And right now, YOLO Chip holds a solid lead. But how long is it going to last?
Okay. Not too incredibly long, I don't believe. Oh, great. And the parry there.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see.
Where it gets scary.
It's so frightening right here.
If my guy finishes with a smash attack right now, you're going to start the next stock with that up KO punch.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to hold on to it. You want to just wallop them with your regular moves as much as you can. Get that side B. This ledge trapping is coming in strong right now.
Yeah, it's working very well. And yep, okay. Hits him with a 1-2. Now he does have the KO punch ready. Saved. Locked and loaded, ready to go. You know YOLO Chip's going to play around it, though. Okay, very nice job. Get the body slam in. My guy fishing for it.
Ooh, landing right on top of them, though. My guy's parry's been on point to give them openings, and you've got to be doing that in order to get any mileage, and you can't be challenging max recovery like that, which is a funny thing to be saying, but you got to watch out for that counter, because otherwise, now YOLO Chip's basically at kill percent.
Yep, 100%. I mean, but my guy... pretty soft right now as well, considering how hard that hammer hits from YOLO Chip. Speed can get into existence right there, but now he's in an interesting position. At 93%, my guy coming in fresh. That's the tech. That's the reflective tech we were talking about in pregame.
I mean, now my guy has an opportunity to finish things up tilt into up B, still doesn't kill at this percent. DDD's not going down without a fight. Parries the wrong thing, though, and that means YOLO Chip gets a little bit of an advantage, but there's that super armor. Even your disjoint is not enough as my guy holds a stock lead.
Yep, let's see how long he holds it for. He still has one other player to get through after YOLO Chip, so he has to play this perfectly, keeping up those to 2-stock threshold. Yeah, he's just got to play like a bee at this point, you know, to zip around, dip around where he can.
Ooh, KO punch online. And at 56%, you are just dead, but my guy just lets it rip, almost goes straight off the stage. Has to run all the way back to center, and now YOLO Chip had a second to restabilize, refocus, but it gets knocked right out of them. Another chance right here.
Oh, wow. Oof. Challenging off stage. Like, it's a little Mac is so funny. It's like, oh yeah, I should totally win those, but not quite the scenario in this case. Ooh, wow. Great stoppage right there. Has to play cautiously. Both go sit flying up top. Miles, this is so intense. And
you're just dead.
Just dead.
And they DI'd that really well. But that is the power Little Mac brings to the table. If you challenge his ground game, you might as well just be dead. And, well, that's my guy with 2 stocks still on the board against whatever Muskingum has in their back pocket. And here lies the question. Was Mama Luigi kind of like a front loader right here? Like, did they hold the line?
You know, I mean, it's too early to say just because, I mean, yes, Mama Luigi's performance was great, but YOLO Chip did an admirable job themselves in this past match, right? I mean, came in easy with the 1 stock left up against Ninja Nick. Had a pretty hard fight against my guy. I mean, you're literally having a slugfest with this Little Mac. Unfortunately, you know, we just lose to the price of speed versus power in a lot of the situations, and now it is up to Degs for Muskingum to carry him and get that first win under their belt. My guy, I mean, hey, he's looking pretty formidable.
He's slippery, and he uses every tool in their toolkit, though I do want to eat my words a little bit, because we talked so much about how YOLO Chip was so fluid, and the fact that they made their gameplay look a little sloppy, the fact that my guy was able to disrupt YOLO Chip's rhythm enough that we're seeing YOLO Chip going for some crazy options, going all the way up into the blast zone, mixing up their landing with the parries, like, YOLO Chip was doing everything. And my guy was still weathering the assault.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, we know he talks a big game, but he can also back it up, too. That's the thing. As Degs, we're going to come in. Everyone's favorite sortie from Muskingum. Yep, he's on the Marthas. Go around and, well, let's see. The sword is better than the glove in this instance. It's all important. Final game.
I have a little bit of fear right here, mostly because I saw my guy eat right through that DDD forward tilt, which has just about as much range as the Marth forward smash. But if Degs is going to keep up this gameplay of keeping my guy in the air, maybe we might see something a little different.
Yeah, potentially so, as we also get one of the best songs in all of Smash Bros. For our wonderful listening pleasure. My guy getting out spun here. Just the formidable, mobility of a Marth here. Oh, wow. That was a great call out from Degs.
And one strong bear right here will do it. Gets the shield breaker, and they say Marth has no cheese. Gets the headshot too. You're off that stage, and now Degs 3 stocks to 1 right here. Is Degs? Oh my gosh, Degs is doing a great job. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We talked about my guy too much. Degs is right now running away with this show, and they're doing it because they know when to cool my guy off. They jump up to that top platform, they dump some ice bucket on its head, and then my guy has to find another opening.
Yo, Degs is so smart with these tech rolls on these platforms every single time. We'll get caught out there, though. Not enough to take that stock, though. I mean, my guy, very, very hard handicap at the moment. Degs still on their first, but yeah, Degs is showing out here. He's saying, we're gonna get this first one, and he's way too far out from home. Sending my guy all the way to the blast zone. Muskingum takes it in the final. Game number 1 goes their way.
Wow. Okay, yeah, strong lead set up by Mama Luigi, and even though YOLO Chip didn't get a huge chance to shine, they still gave Degs an advantage over my guy, though I'll be honest with that 3 stocks remaining right there, I'm not sure they needed it. Muskingum is showing why they are a top 16 team, but they're not into the playoffs yet. They still have to win one more crew battle before they get there. But before we do that, we're going to go to a little break. And while we're doing that break, I got something for you all to do in chat, because the ECAC is kicking off a series of giveaways going into the holidays with their Season of Thanks. For November, they're giving away a HyperX keyboard. So if you type !ECAC and enter the link in chat for a chance to win, you will get a chance to win. So make sure you do that. There's no reason not to. And we'll see you all after this quick break.
Sorry, I had some like dope like EDM going in my head. But hey, guys, we're back. Oh, okay. It's very explosive game number 1. Game number 2, we do have 2 substitutions coming in for both teams, actually. So, I mean, that's fun.
Yeah, new player on both sides. We hyped up random player just because it is their last season here, not just in the ECAC, but also graduating. Congratulations. But also, oh my gosh. She
would not leave me
She's
alone,
been harassing the entire time, and she wanted her star time. So I get to tell her all about how DS Mario Main is coming in too, who was one of the star players on LIU last time I saw them. So I was kind of shocked to not see them in the opening roster as such a pivotal match. But now they're here to play, and they are here to hopefully tantalize all of our senses with their amazing gameplay. I believe they're both opening. But regardless,
yeah,
we're going to see a Mewtwo on screen, which I'm very excited for.
Honestly, same. Mewtwo is actually one of the most fun characters to watch, in my opinion. Like, even though he's not highly rated for sure. But, like, that little slippery... Oh, bless you, baby. That little slippery man, he can make some magic happen. And, like, I am very much of the opinion online, Mewtwo is definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, I'm excited to see how these 2 new openers are going to start things off.
Yeah, I have to imagine. I have to imagine you're bringing your A game now that you have all the information. Bye-bye. What's your dog's name, by the way?
It's Casey. Like Casey and JoJo.
Casey?
Or Casey and the Sunshine Band. I guess that's a more general reference.
Yeah, but Casey and JoJo.
Yeah.
Hi, Casey.
Yeah. Very, very
Bye,
excitable.
Casey.
Yeah, she's left me for her toys, so I mean, honestly, I'm okay with it. But yeah, I do see bands coming
perfect
in.
timing. Yeah,
Battlefield
band's
to
coming
start.
in. Now, I like that unless they're playing against DS Mario Main. Because if you're taking a Mario to Battlefield, you're having a bad
You're having a bad time. It's not gonna be fun for everybody involved unless you're the Mario.
Yeah, so Mewtwo, regardless of who they're playing against, it's usually a fast game. Because even though Mewtwo is known for their edge trapping, same as DDD, it's the glass cannon. Mewtwo is big, dies early, kills shockingly early.
Shockingly early.
I mean, ridiculously early, some might say. And, like, we'll see, hopefully, some of that. Because if we don't, they also die shockingly early.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the way they decided to balance Mewtwo and Lucario so they're not complete clones, right? You know, like, oh yeah, Lucario, aura, tough, lasts longer, blah, blah, blah. Mewtwo, yeah, you pop like a balloon, baby, and this is just... Okay, we were touching on random player, but we didn't talk enough about Humboldt. Humboldt loves to rock the Piranha, and I remember last time I covered LI and Humboldt was on, I was going ballistic because this Piranha plant pit.
And, I mean, random players doing their best to just kind of overwater them, just pumping in the damage, and yet it's still even because random player has to get so close to these chunky armored hitboxes. Opportunity to finish right there, goes all the way down, but gets caught by the super armor. That was patience in its purest form right there by Humboldt to get a hit in and preserve the stock.
Yep. Oh, no way!
Uh-oh.
Point blank charge shot to break the shield, swing the hammer home. Oh, man.
Okay.
I told you, this player he likes to make things interesting.
Well, you have me convinced. As right now, Humboldt, after being on the losing end for a lot of those early interactions, is really turning this around. Gets the 2-frame right there on the teleport, and Mewtwo's teleport is just so long to grab the ledge, so many frames. You can time that spike ball as much as you want. You just gotta keep hitting them in the head over and over again. Finally, random player gets back on, but they hold on the ledge too long.
Production, can we get a spike ball counter? Because that's 3 right now. Oh, man. Trying to do it as many spike hits. No!
That's
oh, God.
And
if Humboldt has 1,000 fans, I am one of them. If Humboldt only has 1 fan, it is always me. This man is absolutely insane. Dash attack, do the smoke. Random player just completely frazzled right now.
Yeah, trying to use that side B to get an opener right there, and finally uses that powerful throw to get a stock on the board, so at least you're not penniless, but that's a super arm right there. Random player knows not to challenge it, but even at these low percents, struggling to get an opening, you go right in, you hit your head on the ball.
Yeah, using it as such both an offensive and defensive option.